Ngayong araw, kulitan,
Kapag pinatulang kita, you can call me Patola.
Archery, ano, tara?
paandaran,
The challenge is, if I hit the bullseye,
Oh.
she has to kiss me.
Oh.
Pero, if I miss the bullseye, I have to kiss her.
Kasi lugi ako eh.
at kainan. Sagot namin yan.
Oh, Bujo. Ay, berere.
Ang ating food adventure, mas magiging exciting.
I'm gonna fall down.
Dahil kinuntsaba namin ang kway ng love team ni na Kevin Dasom at Herlene Budol.
Bampait naman ito, yung magpanggap.
Samahan silang mamasyal at mag-glamping in style dito sa The Apiary Mountain Camp and Farm. Sasali rin sila sa kusina para i-flex ang kanilang signature dishes. Habang nagluluto si Herlene, may hinandang pakulo.
Ayaw niya talaga ng balot. Baka kapag binigyan ko ng ibang twist, yung balot, ma-appreciate niya.
Arlene, pwede mo ito paglutuin sa channel mo.
Samantalang si Kevin, may kilig revelation.
Ito po yung unang niluto niya para sa akin nung una namin pagkakakilala ng madiinan. First cook that you do for me, di ba?
Oo. What's up, guys?
Chef!
Hello,
Chef.
hi Arlene. Kevin?
Chef,
Arlene, of course. Kamusta naman? Alam ko galing kayo sa bakasyon.
Yes.
At eto, tinangunguha ko na kayo ng ibang ipangluluto ko sa inyo mamaya.
Uy, parang kulang ah.
Kulang pa yan, syempre.
Oo, kulang.
That's not gonna be enough. Especially sa appetite nyong dalawa. Alam nating lahat, ang lakas nyong kumain. Diba?
Tawan-tawa ka naman.
So,
Grabe yung tawa mo ha.
Buti na lang may farm tayong pinuntahan dito ngayon
Yun
at
nga eh.
hindi natin problema ang supply. So ngayon guys, yun ang tokaw nyo ha. Ako yung magluluto, kayo mamimitas. Okay?
Sirs. Eh, ba't ganyan? Ano yun?
Boy Scout.
Alright. O, sige. To your stations. Bye-bye.
Wait, saan?
While foraging for ingredients, iluluto ko muna ang dalawang putahing na request ng aking mga bisita. Unahin ko na si Kevin na mahilig daw sa Irish beef stew. Well, Kevin, your dish is my command.
Liga sa ating mga Pilipino kapag may bisita tayo or lalo na pag may, kunyari, balikbayan, nagpe-prepare tayo ng paborito ng tao na yon. So dahil si Kevin is from Ireland, half nun, tapos Thailand yung kalahati, paborito daw niya is Irish beef stew. So gagawa lang tayo ng sarili nating version. May mga components kasi doon na hindi readily available dito sa atin. So we will interpret yung kanyang paborito ng gamit yung mga available na resources tayo dito. So typically kasi chuck or yung malaman na part ng beef yung ginagamit for this. Ako personally kasi gusto ko talaga ang kamto. Gusto ko yung malitid, mataba, tapos kapag nakuha mo yung malambot para kang kumakagat ng langit. Yun yung gustong-gusto ko sa part ng kamto. So yun yung gagamitin natin. And imbes na black beer or stout yung gagamitin natin as the alcohol, syempre, gagamit tayo ng local brew. So we are just essentially preparing yung ating beef, cutting it in big portions. So yung portioned na beef natin, i-dredge lang natin sa flour. This will help caramelize or give color doon sa ating beef. And at the same time, it will become the base of our sauce na magpapalapot sa kanya. Since na-sear na natin yung ating beef, next na natin yung ating aromatics at saka yung ating tomato paste. So we have here our miripwa. So combination yan ng ating carrots, celery, and onions. Sasama ko na sa paggisa niyan yung ating tomato paste. Then yung ating garlic. This is not traditional, pero trip ko siyang ilagay. pwede kong gawin yan. And also our dried herb, which is thyme and oregano. Also yung ating bay leaves. Let's add yung ating beef kanina. Let's season it with W sauce or Worcestershire sauce. Of course, generous amount of pepper. And ito na yung ating magbibigay ng lalim ng flavor, yung ating beer, serbesa, kung gusto mong gumawa ng mas traditional again, you can use stout. So we have here yung ating boiled potatoes. Antayin lang natin itong maluto, of course. Tatakpan na natin. We'll give it around 1 hour to 1 hour 30 minutes. And then after yan, pwede na natin pagsamahin. Pwede na natin serve.
All set ka na bang mamasyal sa Tanay pero wala ka pang naiisip na destination? Consider a weekend getaway at the mountain camp.
The Apiary Mountain Camp and Farm ay nag-umpisa bilang family farm lang late 2018. And then we started developing it as a campsite and farm restaurant. Gusto namin i-share yung nararanasan namin na relaxation and yung nature dito. Pag pumunta ka dito, pwede kang matulog sa mga dome. Meron ding kubo and pwede rin magdala ng sariling tent or mag-regular na camping. And then magigising ka with a sea of clouds sa harap mo dahil yung view ay yung bundok. Pwede kang mag-archery, mag-pick ng sariling gulay, and then kumain dun sa farm restaurant namin na farm to table ang pagkain. The apiary is 100% solar powered. Walang kuryente pero may ilaw, meron ding mga fans. Yung dome glamping accommodations namin, campsite din talaga siya pero mas komportable siya. So yung amenities niya parang nasa hotel ka.
Ang kapuso love team na sila Kevin Dazom at Herlin Budol talaga namang nabudol sa relaxing at aesthetic vibes ng The Apiary.
Sawadee ka!
Mabuhay!
Hello, Food Explorers! At ngayon, nandito kami sa Apiary Mountain Camp and Farm. Kasama namin si Monica and...
Kuya Tan!
Ayan.
Hello.
Pasensya na po. Bukas po kasi yung gate, kaya pumasok na po kami. Ay, kung hindi nyo po na itatanong, si Kuya Tan po ay galing Myanmar, kaya talagang more on import po tayo ngayon.
O sige, tara magtanim.
For the ultimate farm-to-table experience para sa first-timer na si Erlene, kaagad silang sumabak ni Kevin sa pagtatanim at pagka-harvest ng gulay.
Is this bok choy and pechay
this is
seasonal? Planted
you
all
can
year, no season. No, okay. So
Ano
it's good.
season, kahit sa malamig, kahit sa mainit, pwede siya.
But raining season, just only we need to take care about is the everyday raining. They don't like too much water.
Okay.
How about the ano? How about in the paso?
The long
Apot
pot,
pala yun.
so you can use this. The same.
The same.
So, yung ipapasubo ko sa inyo, hindi nyo talaga makakalimutan.
Bakit?
Pangalan niya ay Forget Me Not.
So, titikman namin siya ni Kevin Daso.
Try this.
Bampait naman ito, yung magpanggap. Bampait. You know what is patola? Patola, kapag pinatulang kita, you can call me patola. So, you can cut lang here.
Wait. Sandali. Okay.
Up! Ito ang tinatawag na sigarilyas. Masarap to ihalo sa mga pinakbet. Ang tawag dito in English ay wing bean.
Nang mapadaan naman sila sa beehive, sandaling ipinaliwanag ni Miss Nika kung ano nga ba ang halaga ng mga bubuyog sa ating ecosystem.
Bakit naging apiary? Kasi parang ngayon ko lang din siya narinig.
Kasi nag-umpisa talaga siya bilang bee farm.
Oh.
At gusto namin na magtayo ng isang sustainable na ecosystem para dito sa ating lugar.
Hindi rin nila pinalampas na makabonding ang cute na rabbits ng The Apiary.
Sa kanila, social yung kinakain ng mga rabbits nila.
Anong rabbit in Filipino?
Kuneho.
Conejo.
Yes.
Not boing boing.
Ang kinakain ng mga rabbit ni Ma'am Nika dito is Dale.
Dale.
Sa amin, kangkong lang, tsaka mga scrap lang sa palengke.
Here you go. Don't worry. Huh?
Ganito daw ang tamang pagkapit ng rabbit. Hindi siya nasasaktan.
Good Explorers, nandito naman tayo sa paborito nating Fresh Farm Facts. And mula kay Kaswal, tinatanong niya kung ano daw yung favorite ko na Visayan cuisine. Sa akin talaga tumatak yung Panay Island offerings. Yung mga kilalang dishes ng Iloilo, Bacolod. Siyempre, nandyan yung KBL. Isa sa mga nauna-unang ginawa nating Visayan dish. Dito sa Farm to Table. Siyempre, yung kanilang signature na chicken inasal. Sa kanila nanggaling. What I like about Panay Island's cuisine is yung balance ng land and sea. For me, isa ang Panay Island sa may pinaka-diverse, pinaka-masarap, yet very straightforward na philosophy when it comes to Philippine gastronomy.
Oras na para ipagluto ko naman ang aking pangalawang bisita na mahilig naman sa adobo. Erlene, your dish is my command.
Paborito daw niya adobo. Since hindi niya ni-specify kung anong klaseng adobo yung trip niya, edi ako na yung namili para sa kanya. Gagawa ko siya ng adobong atay at balon-balunan. So sa akin, kapag nagluluto ako ng kahit ano, I take particular care in knowing yung different cooking times ng mga ingredient ko. So atay balon-balunan, isa sa mga bagay kaya hindi ko na-enjoy minsan yung putahe na to kapag sineserve sa akin ng ibang tao is because sinasabay nilang iluto yung atay at yung balon-balunan. When in fact, yung atay ng manok, ng baboy, ng baka, napakabilis lang lutuin yan. So na-overcook. Dito na lumalabas yung pagka-metallic niya na flavor. Whereas, kung nag-pay attention ka lang at mapapansin mo na mas matagal nga palang maluto yung balon-balunan ng manok at saka yung puso na nakakabit doon sa atay ng manok, mas magiging iba yung experience mo pag kumakain ka ng adobong atay balon-balunan. So, yun yung gagawin natin. I'll first sear yung ating gizzard or balon-balunan. Whoa! At habang sinisir natin yung ating chicken gizzard, ito naman yung ating atay na yun nga, may nakakabit na puso. So, ihiwalay lang natin yan. Sure, extra step, pero masisiguro mong mas masarap yung end product ng iyong niluluto. So ito naman, ilalagay na natin yung puso ng manok. Let's cover this para mas maluto ng mabilis yung ating balunan at saka yung puso ng manok. Yun. So at this point, may bite pa siya, may ganit pa yung balunan. Pero for me, that's actually one of the textures na I like about this ingredient. So, we're going to retain that, but it's cooked na. Parang dito para mag-uumpisa yung pinaka-cooking process actually. So, we will saute this with onions and garlic. Deglaze lang natin siya ng tubig para matanggal yung mga fonds na yan o yung brown na yan. Next up, yung ating vinegar. We will season this with soy sauce, of course. And ang ating pepper. I am going to thicken yung ating adobo sauce with slurry. So, ang mangyayari kasi dyan, dahil thick masyado yung ating adobo base, kapag nilagay na natin yung ating chicken liver, magti-thin out pa siya. Ninipis pa yung sauce niyan. So, kumbaga, by the time na maluto na yung ating atay, sakto na rin yung lapot na hinahanap ko doon sa sauce niya. I'm very satisfied na doon sa consistency ng ating sauce. So, pwede nating ilagay yung ating atay. I will cook this for about 10 to 12 minutes. And then after nyan, pwede tayo mag-serve.
Kahit may kadate ka dito sa The Apiary, couples can still unleash their competitive side through a game of archery. At yan nga ang next na paandar ni na Kevin at Herlene.
So kasama natin, walang iba ang ating magiging coach for today, kundi si Kuya Andy Alvarez.
magandang araw po.
Kuya Andy, turuan nyo naman po kami kung paano yung tamang pagbitaw ng archery.
Pero teka, itong si Kevin, may iba yatang gustong ma-target bukod sa bullseye.
The challenge is, if I hit the bullseye,
Oh.
she has to kiss me.
Oh,
Pero, if I miss the bullseye, I have to kiss her.
ano yun? Parang wala, kasi lugi ako eh. Parang,
No lose, only win-win naman.
okay, let's go. Ang ganda ng deal ah.
Ooh!
1,
2, 3. I didn't hit the target, so I have to give you a kiss. Pero you didn't hit the target too, so you have to give me a kiss.
Archery, ano, tara?
Oy! There you go.
Wow! Pala, ito na yung mga napitas namin, mga na-harvest namin. Ito yung
Ayan yung nire-request ko.
Yeah.
Sakto to kasi we made something for Kevin. Diba? So I hope that's something that you will personally approve of. Pero
Siyempre ako, hindi ako nagpatalo.
Of course.
Meron din ako mga pinitas para magamit ko sa aking sinigang.
In fact.
Di ba sabi mo nasi-CR ka? Ito na, mag-number ka na doon. Iso-surprise kita mamaya.
Oy,
Okay, enjoy.
Ayan, we will.
Kasi he don't like talaga, he don't like balut. So,
Yun
yun
yung
na secret
okay.
muna the whole story about that.
Alright.
Kasi chef, ganito lang ako
Okay.
magluto ng sinigang. Talagang pantamad na. Dahil ginawa mo na yung trabaho ko, ganito na lang. Una, lagay mo na dyan yung
Kamatis.
Tapos lalagay mo na yung sibuyas.
Okay, habol na natin. Sayang naman yung ginayat ko.
Tapos hindi naman ako nagluluya, pero dahil naghiwa ka, sasama na natin. May tumawag sa akin.
Ano sabi?
Ang luya pala, pampawala ng lansa.
Yeah.
Oo, ang galing.
Okay.
Lagay ko na rin yung patis, chef, para isahan na lang sila. Tapos ito naman yung tamarin.
Tamarin powder.
Chef, alam mo, may re-request sana ako sa'yo pagdating ng panahon.
Oo.
Mas maganda siguro kung sizzling ba, no?
Pwede.
Diba?
Yung nakikita na natin yun yung sizzling na balut.
Meron bang ganun?
Meron na, may mga nagsiserve na nun Pero itong sinigang na balut,
Kakaiba.
sa lahat ng weirdong ginawa rin namin dito sa show na to, isa ito dun sa mga... Mag-work kaya yun? Parang gano'n.
Yes, oo, pag sa mga medyo may tamang kagaya ko din. Ito na, chef.
Saltek, no?
Yes.
Ayan.
Ito, ilagay ko na to, chef, ha?
So parang binubuo lang natin ngayon yung
Parang-
pinaka-puso ng sinigang.
Yes,
Parang
oo,
gano'n.
oo.
Okay.
Gumuguhi talaga. Lagyan nga natin ito. Yun, oh.
Yeah. Fairness, ang sarap ng timpla mo, ha?
Gusto ko kasi medyo maanghang eh. So surprising ko talaga si Kevin. Kasi
Okay.
nga, ayaw niya talaga ng balot. Baka kapag binigyan ko ng ibang twist, yung balot,
Ma-appreciate niya.
ma-appreciate niya. Kasi nung nag-vlog kami na balot lang talaga, dinuwal niya talaga eh. Bilang lang tayong 10.
10 seconds, 10, 9. Siyempre, wala namang stop yun.
Okay, tapos na yan.
Okay. Bakit hindi natin siya sinama dito?
Kasi madudurog ba? Maihiwalay yung
Guys.
bato, yung sisiw, at yung pula.
Ibig sabihin, na-try niya na talaga before. Hindi yan yung ngayon lang niya naisip.
Yes, oo.
Ganda ng kulay, in fairness. Mukha namang mabubudol natin dito si Kevin. Ito naman, meron tayong isang very interesting question from our food explorer, si Ma'am Jackie Canlas Pedrera. Ang tanong niya is essentially sa marination. Una, talaga daw ba na kailangan or may epekto ang marination sa karne? Kung lalagyan mo lang din naman daw ito ng sauce or ng stock. Parang may nabasa daw yata siya kasi online na parang hindi naman siya kailangan. Tapos tinatanong rin niya kung may epekto ba sa shelf life nung dish na niluto mo kung na-marinate ang isang meat. With the question sa marination, ganito kasi yung nangyayari dyan. Yes, there is definitely a big impact sa isang meat, sa isang protein kapag siya ay namamarinate. There is science happening. So, meron dyan osmosis, diffusion. So, kumbaga ito yung pagpapalit ng pagpasok ng asin na nado-draw out niya yung moisture. So, doon nanunuot yung tinatawag nating lasa. Meron naman kapag acid yung gamit mo, protein denaturation naman yung nangyayari dyan. Yung sa pagmamarinate naman, kung may sauce, actually ginagawa ko rin yan. Kung ang isang putahe, lalangoy at mapapakuluan lang din naman sa sauce, hindi na ako masyadong nagmamarinate. That's actually a logical approach. That's we practice in our restaurants. And for me, hindi naman naapektuhan yung lasa. Lalo na again, kung isi-simmer mo din naman siya sa stock or sa sauce. Now, extension of shelf life, yes. Especially if may acid na ginamit doon sa pagmamarinate ng iyong protein. Hi, Kevin.
Hello po. How was cooking with Herline?
Herline, she prepared something very special for you. And I was hoping, we were actually hoping that you would do the same for her.
Me too.
So this is special.
Yeah.
Okay, what are we doing? Because I
We are
have
making
some of your ingredients
We're
here.
making thank you. We're making a pad kapao. It's,
Okay.
in my opinion, I think it's the traditional Thai dish. If you think about Thailand,
Yeah.
a lot of people think about tom yum.
Tom
They think
yum.
about pad Thai.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, this is what Thai people eat. This is the go-to Thai
Like
dish for Thai people.
The adobo of Filipinos. Is that even
Yeah.
close?
If the go-to.
Yeah.
Let's say we go to a restaurant. We'll get kapao.
Let's
let's start. So
get it
we're
on.
gonna start with cooking the egg first. So
All right.
like, we don't have to change the pan or anything.
Okay,
Pan's
good
already
tip.
hot. We're just gonna add the oil in. We're gonna be generous with the oil, huh?
Yes.
We want that oil nice and hot right away. So we're just
Sure.
gonna,
There we go.
Ooh, you know that's good. That's
Able
what
to scoop it out properly.
This is what we also want too. Huh? We want that
Crispy,
crispy
right.
underneath and
We-
not crispy on top. No.
Have you noticed that we kind of like the same egg?
I think
Our Filipino sunny side up.
Yeah.
We love our sunny side up exactly the same as that.
Erlene and I, we talk together a lot about food, and we think that Filipino food and Thai food are very similar.
In a lot of foundations, in terms of how we perceive ingredients.
Yeah. Like we have something similar to adobo.
Okay.
It's called kai palo.
Would you say that food is some sort of your love language?
Oh yeah, of course, because you gotta eat, you gotta take care of the person you're
But
with.
I heard from someone that you bring some stuff over at set. Is that something that you normally do to normal people?
No, of course not. Why would I do that to normal people? They don't go through life with you.
All right.
They don't go through let's say sorrow, happiness, joy.
Okay.
you
So
gotta-
when you're actually bringing home cooked meals for a person, for a certain person, you're pretty much saying that you're not just a normal day-to-day friend.
Siyempre naman.
All right. Okay. What exactly about Filipinos and Filipinas you appreciate most?
I would say, one thing is that you will never find in any other country except the Philippines is the hospitality, warmth, and welcome.
You normally get to hear that from tourists, right? That
like-
our hospitality is top-notch. Is this something that you guys do regularly on your social media platforms?
Really?
You cooking?
I don't cook on my social media platform. My social media is all basketball.
Really?
Yes.
Pwede mo ito paglutuin sa channel mo.
All right, let's get started right away. We gotta be careful while chopping anything. You don't want to.
But especially when you're doing that with the chilies, I think the more important thing there is what you do after that.
And don't touch your eyes or your face or any
Or-
part of your skin.
Right.
You gotta get the heartburn in first.
Right?
Get this a nice little. And you go in with the. Have you ever made kapow before?
Well, yeah, I think we did, right? In this one of our episodes.
Oh, okay. So
One
there's
of our
nothing.
episodes, yeah. I agree. It is a very simple dish, but the way you prepare it pretty much tells everybody your background, the simplicity of the ingredients.
Oh yeah. Add some fish sauce. Light amount of fish sauce, not too much.
Okay.
I think this is the seasoned dark soy sauce.
Yeah.
Very Filipino only. We don't have this in Thailand. We won't need that. And this is, I would say, one of the 2 secret recipes. Molasses to give it that nice, dark thick color, which I have so much trouble finding in markets. I don't know why.
It's mostly found in specialty stores.
I need to get the link because in Thailand when we cook, whether it's kapao, whether it's the adobo of Thailand, palo, we need molasses. It just gives it a higher flavor. It just
You have a
gets
pretty
flavor.
interesting background.
And you can see with the molasses, it gives it this nice color
Dark color, right?
without giving it too much salt.
Salty, right?
Yeah. And I'll just turn this off right now. And then we add the string beans in.
Oh, okay.
And why? Because everything in here right now is not crunchy, right? It's nice, finely diced
Right.
pork or beef.
So it's gonna give you some texture.
It's gonna give I don't know.
Pag
To
lutuin mo to somewhere.
me, it's just a different idea of flavor, and then you kind of just ball it up in one. I think we're done with the kapao. Maybe more chilies. Pwede ba chili?
You need more spice?
No, to me,
Yeah, it's good. It's
to me, I
okay.
think the spices is for everybody. Personally, I would add chilies for me. But this isn't for me, right? This is for everybody.
Everybody. If I wanted to impress someone through my cooking, I think this would seal off the deal for me. Right.
How do you eat this?
Wait lang, I will teach you how to eat step by step para
Step
you
by
don't
step, okay.
arte-arte.
There's hair. Oh.
Sige na, nguyain mo na. Kaya mo yan, kaya mo.
Lunok. Kevin, lunok.
Lunok.
Lunok. Pero kung iisipin mo nga naman, if you think about it, balot, nilalagyan mo ng suka. So asim would actually work for, galing mo doon, galing mo doon.
Tapos patis.
Isa pang malupit.
Yeah.
This is adobong atay balon-balunan.
You know, atay is one of my favorite things to eat.
Really?
Yeah. The amount of nutrients, iron,
Yes, sir.
magnesium in it.
Sarap, chef.
Serve your kapaw.
Ito, trivia lang ulit, chef, Ito po yung unang niluto niya para sa akin nung una namin pagkakakilala ng mga diinan. First cook that you do for me, di ba?
Oh.
The heaviest of them all, beef stew.
Beef stew.
We used local beer for this.
I can taste the flavor. I can taste the beer in it.
Yeah.